Well, I think Monroe is one of the best teams in our conference for a reason. You know, they're really well coached. We're very similar to each other. You know, both of us are disciplined teams on offense and defense. We knew it was going to be a real grind of a game. You know, the first thing we told our players when we introduced Monroe this week was that we feel like we've maybe out-disciplined some teams this year. A couple of our wins were just games where we just you know, played more disciplined, but this game we knew that wasn't going to work. You're not going to out-discipline Monroe and the team coached by Coach Richard and Coach Cross. I mean, so we knew we were going to have to go win the basketball game, and it was just it was a battle of wills. It was almost like, you know, whoever hit the last shot was going to win. And I think that might have been the case, and I got a lot of respect for their program. I love the way they play. I've watched his teams ever since he was at Louisiana Tech, when we used to play him when I was at Texas Tech, and I knew it was going to be a tough game, and I'm just very pleased to get the win against a well-coached team that I really respect.
Kind of express your emotions, you know, after the front end of the 1-and-1, Higgins misses. They get the rebound, have 3 chances, and miss all of them. You hold on and secure the win. I saw you out there fist pumping. Kind of go through your emotions there at the end of the game when the clock finally did strike 0.
Yeah, just you know, really the fist pump was for our fans. I think we're really developing a great home court. There's a couple times tonight, especially in the first half, where it started to feel like a real college basketball game, and that's what it should feel like here. We got a great facility, we got a great city. We've got a lot of people in town that are starting to really help us. You know, not only with their own attendance, but bringing people to the games. And you know, again, our students weren't here tonight. Some of them were that came back early. I really appreciate them. Our baseball team, some of our other athletes were here, but you know, hopefully we get our next home game on Thursday. Our student body's back. Hopefully everybody that came to the game tonight will come back, and I really visualize a place where you can't get a ticket to come to these games, and so that was more of the fist pump. You know, I don't have a lot of emotion, but when I think about, you know, all the work that's gone into the program to get to this point, not by the coaches and players, but by the administration, the campus, all the people in town, I'm just really pleased that the ball bounced our way there at the end.
Take me into that timeout, the last media timeout is tied, Dang's going on. I mean, what are you telling the guys? What's kind of the mission at that point?
Well, we just told them, hey, if you want to win this game, you're going to have to go win. They're not going to give it to you. I mean, they're disciplined, they're well coached. They're going to get the ball to their, you know, best player, Dang. We can do everything we can to keep him from getting it, but at 6'10", 6'11", he's going to get it somewhere. It's kind of like Kevin Durant type stuff. You know, you're not going to keep him from getting the ball. And we just had to make a decision whether we were going to try to make him beat us with a 3-point shot. We mixed it up. Offensively, we just wanted to put the ball in our best players' hands and let them make plays, not try to overcomplicate it. And so, you know, tonight we played a good floor game. To shoot 50% in the second half against a Coach Richard team speaks for itself. It was a low turnover game. I thought the effort was great for 40 minutes. Just the free throw line failed us tonight. And that'll come back and get us if we don't work on that. But I've never thought that the objective is to make the free throw when the game's on the line. The objective is to be disciplined for free throw practice your whole career as a player. And free throws are something that we work on every day. Our players work on them individually. The free throw line's been very good to us so far this year. So it's just really, it's a break. It's a great break that we were able to win a game tonight against a good team where we didn't take care of business on the free throw line.
Just your thoughts on just the execution after that timeout? I think you scored on 4 straight possessions there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Mo Isom's a guy that can really shoot the ball, and I believe in Mo's shot. And if Mo misses 10 in a row, I'm still going to have confidence he's going to make his next one. I've talked a lot to Mo about shot selection, shooting the good ones, not the forced ones, and to trying to help the team in more ways than just shooting. He's starting to do that. And I would put 3 or 4 other players in that category in terms of offensive shooters. But I thought we did a good job executing. It's not just the kid that made the play, it's the other 4 players, the spacing, the passing. Everything was good with our offensive execution late in the game. Defensively, we've got to execute a lot better, especially the last possession. And I take responsibility for that last play. The players didn't do anything wrong. I've got to coach better, and I will. I'll get that fixed. That last possession was on me, not our players.
You mentioned the fans. It seemed like this was the first time this season the fans really got into it and really sort of energized the team, especially toward the end of the second, toward the end of the first and the second. Tell me how that really lifted up your players to go on those couple of drives there.
Yeah. Have you been at every game this year?
Not every game, but
yeah. Well, a couple of games you weren't at, it was really good too.
Good.
So.
Just go.
No, we've had great crowds from the first game. The opening night here, you know, during football season still, I think we played on maybe a Friday night, and the crowd was great. I've been so impressed with our support. You know, a big part of crowd support is you got to win. And so far, we're kind of holding our own in that regard. And I think it's the more we continue to win and do what we're supposed to do, I think the great city of Little Rock's going to support us. You know, I can't tell you how many people call and email and stop us in restaurants and talk to our players every day about they're excited about what we're building here. And I think we're all building it together. So, but certainly tonight, you know, I'll be clear, the crowd helped us. You know, the crowd's a big thing in college basketball. And there's no question, there was a couple times where we could have kind of caved in, but the crowd just kind of picks you up. And that's a big part of college basketball, and that'll be something that we'll really rely on as we continue to try to win here and compete for championships.
Thoughts on what got you guys out of that 14-point hole there in the first half?
Yeah, Troy, I don't know, man. You and I have talked about this. I'm kind of tired of talking about it. But we got to figure out a way to get off to a better start. But again, give our players credit for staying the course. You know, maybe we're starting to press a little bit now. Maybe we need to think about starting the game with different players. We'll look at all that. You know, I know this. We got 14 players in that locker room. They're all unselfish. They don't care who starts or who scores. They want to win. And that's the way our coaching staff feels too. So we'll just get back to the drawing board and try to figure out a way to start these games better.
Did you and Coach Rashard talk after the game?
I just got a lot of respect for him. You know, I just kind of feel bad in moments like that. I've been on both ends of those. You know, I had a chance to advance to a grade 8 last year and had one of the best players I ever coached on the free throw line, and it wasn't our night. And so I've been on both ends of those, but I just wanted to make sure that he heard me say good game. The associate head coach there, Coach Cross, is one of my best friends in basketball, somebody I really respect. And I don't like playing against friends, but you know, it's what you got to do in this business.
Is that it?
Thank you very much.